Hello, I'm Adam Grimes, and I'd like to take a few moments today to tell you a little bit about myself and my book, The Art and Science of Technical Analysis. So, I began my career trading in 1995, and since then I've traded pretty much everything: futures, stocks, currencies, options, and some other derivatives. And I've worked in a number of settings that have exposed me to traders trading in many different styles, many different instruments. I've been an independent trader trading for my own account. I've worked for hedge funds. I've been in charge of strategy development, market research. I've traded with a proprietary trading firm in New York, and I spent a few years on the New York Mercantile Exchange. And over the course of my career, I've pretty much traded all time frames that a human can trade. Everything from extremely short-term scalping to building baskets and portfolios for allocators on yearly and beyond time frames. And I'm the Chief Investment Officer for Waverly Advisors LLC. Waverly Advisors is a market research and advisory firm headquartered in New York. And we just launched our asset management arm, and we've been very fortunate in this environment to have quickly accumulated about $200 million under management. So we're excited about the future. And if you'd like to check out our website at www.waverlyadvisors.com, you can see I publish daily market research there that incorporates a tactical perspective, actual trading signals, with a fundamental and macroeconomic overlay that seeks to understand where the risk factors may be coming into the market. And I've kind of had in my head for about 10 years that I wanted to write a book. But I knew that there were a lot of good books out there and a lot of good material, and I wanted to be sure that I would create something that would actually add value to the trading community. I also knew that I wanted to write for two audiences. I wanted the book to be useful for the institutional trader, the portfolio manager, but I also really wanted to speak to that individual self-directed retail trader, since that's an audience that's near and dear to my heart, as that's where I came from. And I want to completely avoid all of the hype and exaggeration and just tell it like it is. And frankly, in most markets, most of the time, it's pretty hard. And the other thing that I really wanted to do to set this book apart was to only include things that I knew were both true and useful. So I wanted to include things that I have used in my own trading for years, but also only to include things that stood up to rigorous statistical research. And a lot of that research is not actually in the book, but every pattern, every tendency discussed has been subjected over the course of my career to a battery of statistical tests on data going back into the Middle Ages and beyond, where data is available. And last, but certainly not least, trading is not really about what you know. And knowledge is important, but trading is a skill. And I knew the book had to speak both to building knowledge and to skill development. And the result of all of this is The Art and Science of Technical Analysis, Market Structure, Price Action, and Trading Strategies, published by Wiley in 2012. And this is a book that is written from my perspective as a swing trader. And just to clarify, a swing trader is a type of trading style that looks to tolerate as little give back as possible against a position. In other words, you want to be involved only for the cleanest move in the market. It does not refer to a specific time frame or instrument. You could be a swing trader as a day trader, or you could be a swing trader as a long-term trend trader, and you're holding positions for months, quarters, even years. But the concept and the mindset is we only want to be involved when there is a clean setup and pattern in the market. And if I can take a few more moments here to dig a little bit deeper into the four sections of the book. The first part is the foundation of technical analysis, and this begins by looking at the statistical underpinnings of profitable trading, and looks at how randomness and probability work for us and against us in the marketplace. And this part of the book ends with a look at the classic Wyckoff cycle, and I propose a system for categorizing any technical trade into one of four categories depending on where it interacts with the market in that cycle. And part two is a deep look at market structure, how market structure develops, the types of typical formations we see, trading opportunities, places where risk might be a little bit elevated. And of course, as you would expect, this part goes through trends and trading ranges, but also focuses very deeply on the interfaces between trends and ranges, the places where one becomes another. And there's material here that frankly I've never seen in print before, and I think these are very important areas because as technical traders, this is where so much of our opportunity and also where so much of our risk comes from. And then part three of the book looks at specific trading patterns and strategies and moves through looking at issues of trade management, decisions for the risk management, and considers several different, actually many different position sizing plans, and looks at the impact of all of these decisions on the bottom line. You may have a profitable system, a system that has a positive expectancy, and you may be killing it with some of the other decisions you make. And this section ends with a large library of trade examples showing setups, and then you can go through bar by bar to see how they developed in the market with some commentary. And most of these were trades that I either made in my account or that we published in the Waverly research, and you can see a lot of decisions as they were made and issues that we were dealing with in real time. And then part four is addressed specifically to that individual self-directed trader and looks at a lot of issues of trading psychology, a lot of the ways that cognitive tools that are good in other contexts might actually work against us in the market, and proposes some solutions and some things to watch, some goals, some things to watch out for. And this section in the book ends with a set of statistical tools that you can evaluate and monitor your own trading performance and basically monitor the health of your edge as it is applied to the market and interacts with the market. So the book is The Art and Science of Technical Analysis, and I hope you're interested enough to check it out. It's on Amazon. You can check out some of the chapters there and take a look inside the book. And you might also be interested in taking a look at my blog, www.adamhgrimes.com/blog. And I write here daily looking at patterns in the market and considering other trading related issues. So you may want to check that out too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your interest in the book.